सीन। हाँ ठीक है। हेलो नरूटो भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। आवाज़ आ रही है? यो सेकंड। हेलो तेजस भाई, हेलो पिक्सल भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो सब की सब? एक सेकंड, मेरा कैमरा गड़बड़ है क्या? मेरा सिर कट रहा है ऊपर से। कैसे हो नरूटो भाई, कैसे हो तेजस भाई, कैसे हो पिक्सल भाई? अच्छा, तो आज है लाइव स्ट्रीम जैसा कि सबको पता है, 5 बजे से कि 5:30 बजे से। मैं थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ, बट मैंने बोला एक सेकंड, मैंने उम्मीद है मैंने ये इवेंट कंप्लीट कर लिया। हाँ ठीक है, कंप्लीट कर लिया। हाँ तो बस मैं सोच रहा था कि जब तक मैं अपने मेन अकाउंट से थोड़ी बहुत क्वेस्ट निपटाते हैं, एन अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर रीबर्थ, फिर उसके बाद अपन सीधा इसी से जॉब पे हूँ। बस एनीमे देख रहा था। ओ नाइस। ओके। अच्छा, अब हम इसकी टोपी ढूंढ रहे थे लास्ट टाइम। हम एक्चुअली कर रहे हैं राइसली की स्टोरी क्वेस्ट, उसके बीच में हम लास्ट टाइम हमको एक रिकैप दे दूँ कि ये शुरू कहाँ से हुई थी। कि हमको एक डब्बे में एक पड़ा हुआ आदमी मिला था जो बोल रहा था मैं बाहर नहीं आऊँगा जब तक मुझे मुझे जब तक टोपी नहीं मिलेगी मेरी। रिवर्स 1999 ट्राई किया आपने? मैंने उसका बस गेम प्ले वीडियो देखा था। मुझे वो थोड़ा वो जो कार्ड स्टाइल गेम, उसकी आर्ट स्टाइल ज़रूर पसंद है, बट मुझे लग रहा है मेरे को वो उसका गेम प्ले है ना, वो जो बिल्कुल बीच में कार्ड्स आते हैं और ये सब, वो सब मुझे लगता नहीं वो मुझे पसंद आएगा। हेलो सामंत भाई, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो सामंत भाई? आज दिखे थे आप मुझे आर्कॉन भाई के स्ट्रीम पे। है गेम क्यों लैग कर रहा है? और कैसे हो सामंत भाई? अच्छा, कहाँ कहाँ कहाँ? ड्रैगन बोन शॉप, अब ये कहाँ है? ओ, नीचे ही है क्या? हाँ नीचे ही है लगता। आई होप ऊपर ना हो। भाई यार ये फोर्ट्रेस और मेरे पीड में ये 4 चक्कर लगाने में बहुत टाइम लगता है फालतू का। मैं हर स्ट्रीम पे दिख जाऊंगा लॉल। मुझे कुछ काम है तो मैं करके 5 बजे तक आ जाऊंगा। कोई नहीं नारुतो भाई, आने के लिए थैंक यू। मिलते हैं लाइव स्ट्रीम पे। रेगुलर चेकअप टाइम हो गया। हाँ हाँ, कोई नहीं कोई नहीं। अरे मुझे तो ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा, हमें स्टार रेल की भी स्ट्रीम देखनी है, गेंशिन की भी स्ट्रीम देखनी है, कैसे देखेंगे?
wait a sec. A blonde foreigner dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread.
हैं?
Oh, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
भाई इसका क्या नाम है? चंबूडक? चंबूडुक? नाइस सामंत भाई, नाइस।
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes, so got a bit ahead of myself. I hope you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy. I'm just a nobody after all.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just
मैं दोनों देखो, मैं दोनों ही देखूंगा,
Your heroic actions at
बट मैं
Aeneas
सोच
have
रहा हूँ
long
स्ट्रीम पे
made their
कैसे
way to the
दिखाऊंगा।
fortress of
लाइक एक
Meropide.
विंडो में वो, एक विंडो
We
में वो।
heard that you were
केम छो
personally
मजा
received by His
माने?
Grace when you made your way down here,
केम
you
छो
know.
पैट्रिक भाई?
You were the
तमे
envy
केम
of
छो?
all. And
ये
you're
अलग
one of
बात
His
है कि मेरे को
Grace's
वो इतनी
favorite people,
गुजराती
so
आती
of
है।
course, everyone wants to be introduced to you. Well, I figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery. After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Al. And though I've only caught scant sight of His Grace since then, was fair. I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than try...
Oh, so now you're trying to kiss up to us.
हैं?
Well, I did mean it when I called you legends, and it is indeed an honor to meet the two
Big
of
fan
you.
sir,
Oh,
big
wait,
fan
enough of
Patrick
that.
sir.
Is there something you're looking for?
कैसे हो Patrick?
No problem. Anything else? Hey, feel free to check out anything
मेरे
you
बाल
want.
कैसे हो रहे
The credit coupon
हैं? एकदम से
costs
नहा के
are
बैठ
on
गया
me.
बस मैं आकर जल्दी से कि मेरा टाइम हो गया था. कहाँ से हो? मैं एमपी से हूँ पैट्रिक भाई.
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of Moro coupons, Mr. Alvar usually lets me just take my pick of our goods. Life's been pretty good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill.
All right. Paimon will take a look.
मजा माँ बताओ. आज 2 स्ट्रीम छे मेरे
Are you
दिमाग
sure you
काम
don't
नहीं कर
want
रहा.
more?
It's all right. 2 will do.
अच्छा ये हो gaya बस.
It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything. But anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later.
Paimonology?
Poor guy must... Thank you so much. We'll
Wow.
be off then.
अभी
No
पाइमोनोलॉजी को
problem, and
कुछ
thank
नहीं
you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice
और
word for our
बताओ.
establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews.
Okay.
We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
वैसे बात तो सही है. अच्छा यार बहुत टाइम वेस्ट होता है फोर्ट्रेस ऑफ मेरोपीड में. अभी तो एक वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट भी बाकी है. ये गेम देखा देखा लग रहा है. ये गेम गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट है सर. आपने कहीं ना कहीं तो देखा होगा. होंका स्टार रेल का बड़ा भाई. होंका इम्पैक्ट थर्ड का छोटा भाई. ये भी क्या बोल रहा हूँ.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec.
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of hair, too!
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair.
इसके सर पर ये टोपी ले के चक्कर में क्यों घूम रहा है?
Wait, this isn't my hat.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your...
Ah, I see. Thank you so much.
सर मेरा
I'm
पीसी
really
गेमिंग से
grateful, but
नाता छूट गया है. बहुत
unfortunately,
टाइम हो गया.
there's just something
ओह ऐसा है क्या
special
पैट्रिक भाई?
about my hat.
Does it have some kind of sentimental value?
कोई बात नहीं है. मोबाइल पर है. मोबाइल पे खेल लो. टाइम की कमी की वजह से.
Sorry, I can't explain at the
अच्छा
moment.
टाइम की
Time's
कमी
tight
की
as
वजह
well,
से.
so I
तो
suppose I'll keep looking for a while.
टाइम की कमी की वजह से
If you're
कौन से
looking
गेम
for a
बेटर
hat, I
रहेंगे?
just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Your Grace.
पासवेल.
Oh, hey, Risley! It's been a while.
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll.
2020 में
Even if
देखा
your
था शायद ये
workspace
गेम.
isn't
हाँ
cramped,
तभी
it's
लॉन्च हुआ
still
था.
good to get some air. I'll say, I'm not at all surprised to find the two of you here. You never could turn down someone's request for help.
It's what good adventurers do, after all.
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers
आज
Guild to
डाउनलोड
open a
करता हूँ
branch here.
लैपटॉप में. चाहो तो
As I
मोबाइल में
recall,
कर
these
सकते
hats
हो.
are very important to
या
members of
फिर-
the Beret Society. Best you avoid misplacing it again, You might not have the same luck next time.
बरेज
Understood.
सोसाइटी. अब ये क्या
Thank
है?
you so
वहाँ एक
much.
टोपी
Then-
के फैंस एक सोसाइटी
then
बना
I'll
के रखे.
Be off. I'll get going now.
वो ऐसा अजीब सा क्यों बिहेव कर
What
रहा
a
है?
strange guy. What? Oh, and has he done something wrong?
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me. As for him,
राइसली कैसे
guess he's
प्रोनाउंस
just more of
करते
an
हैं?
introvert.
राइस और ली.
It's not unusual for the more shy
राइस
prisoners to
लिखो
freak
फिर
out when I
ब्रूस
show
ली
up
वाला ली
unannounced.
लिखो. राइसली.
Huh? Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk
और
to people?
सी की जगह जेड लगा दो.
Prisoners are still
राइस
people,
ली
after all.
चाहो तो.
There
और
are
फिर
as many
राइस ली भी
crimes
चलेगा.
and
लोल
motives
लोल
as
लोल.
there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person. What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass
हाँ
ones.
राइसली
The Beret Society
ये
does
ये
appear to
कैट
be an
बॉय है क्या
exception.
इसके ईयर्स
It's
देखो
instead trying to experiment with some novel and interesting things.
कान तो
If you have
नॉर्मल
some
ही है
time,
बट
why
हाँ
don't we grab
ऊपर
something at the
वो
coupon
बाल की
cafeteria?
डिजाइन है जानबूझ
It'll
के
give
ऐसे
us
दिए
time to
ताकि
catch up
थोड़े
too.
कानों से
And if you're still interested in the
बिल्ली के
berets after that,
सामने
I
से
can
नहीं
take you
दिखते
to
ना
their usual gathering
ये
place as well.
नॉर्मल कान है तो वो
The
क्या
biggest
बोलते हैं
fan of that
उसके साथ
cafeteria, but if we're gonna catch up,
All right then, please follow.
ओके नाउ कूपन कैफेटेरिया जाना है राइजली के साथ किचिंग जैसे अब तो लिनेट अब तो कई कैरेक्टर्स के कान
Welcome,
ऐसे
Your
हो गए
Grace, and the traveler. Would you like 3 orders
रुको
of
अभी
today's
मैं
welfare
इन्वेंटरी
meal?
दिखाऊंगा कितने बिल्ली जैसे कान वाले कैरेक्टर्स
Unfortunately,
हो
we
गए
weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals today.
I'll pass on the food then. What about you?
then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
What a pity. It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
वियर्ड ऑब्सेशन
Then I must
क्या
beg Your
करें
Grace to find
दुनिया
me
भर
some
की
more
ऑडियंस
ingredients,
भांति
so I
भांति
can
के
come up with
लोग
some more
भांति
welfare
भांति
meal
के
recipes.
चॉइसेस
If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We
वरना
just got some
ओवरऑल
great
राइसली की
shipments
डिजाइन
in from
बहुत
above.
बढ़िया है लाइक मतलब सबसे कूलेस्ट
Yes,
लुकिंग
please.
कैरेक्टर्स में से है अभी तक जितने भी आए हैं नहीं
Didn't know you could get
मेरी
non-welfare
आवाज ठीक आ रही है या
stomach
कम आ रही है पैट्रिक में
It's not for everyone. Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear. In that case, 2 bottles of the drink for Paimon, please.
2 bottles coming
एकदम
right up.
बरोबर है ओके जज की डिजाइन अच्छी है
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more. I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds.
Whoa, that'd be quite the long story.
That's a bit too humble for you. Even the most unintentional action can catalyze new developments and force many fates onto brand new paths.
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter us. That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get up?
Well, after all, you did help the fortress, and is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration?
राइसली अपने बारे
So this
में
is a
तो
matter
बात
of
ही नहीं
trust.
करता
Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself. I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings. Power and control come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top. So, what do you think?
लगता है राइसली ने इनका
Didn't put you
यूज
much
किया
more
था
at
तो
ease now,
ये
did it?
और इमरजेंसी फूड गुस्सा है राइसली
You're
से
really different from most of the people we've
नहीं
met so
नहीं
far.
तुमको कैसे पता वैसे
I'm perfectly aware of that too. But even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you.
तुम तो बोल रहे थे मैंने
I
अभी
would very
मैं
much like
खेला
to
ही नहीं
maintain friendly relations with you two.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest ship. They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while.
Got it. Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress. You're dismissed.
Yes, Your
वॉइस लाइन
Grace.
सुन रहा हूँ बाकी इमरजेंसी फूड वाला मीम मैं देखा था B20 में
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they, like, dangerous?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many
Okay.
people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats. Now, what do we have here? It's more or less what I expect.
Whoa, this is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, gem! Wait, if you've confiscated this entire box,
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
लोन वॉइस लाइन अच्छा
insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well? Paimon will be your vault keeper!
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No takebacks. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants this one. This dark, sparkly gem. You just
ये
knew
बहुत
it must be
अजीब क्यों दिख रहा है ओ भाई इसको क्या हुआ
Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead? There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up.
पाइमॉन के
Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them
ट्रैवलर
out of
कैसा
Paimon's
नाम है
brain. It was super spooky.
वैसे तो इसका नाम
Is that so?
ईथर है
Let me give
बट
it a
वो अब लोग लूमीन लेते हैं या फिर दो कैरेक्टर्स मेल वाले का नाम ईथर है
Paimon's
फीमेल
right.
वाले का लूमीन
I too
ताकि
experienced
वॉइस लाइंस
some
में ज़्यादा
unpleasant
छेड़खानी नहीं
flashbacks.
करनी पड़े इसलिए वो लोग ट्रैवलर बोलते हैं डायरेक्ट उसमें
Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Fair enough. Go ahead.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation.
Then, actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass.
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box and
I'm
all
back
its
welcome back
contents.
Pixel bye
Seems like we're almost done with our drinks too. Let's go check out. I can introduce you, and we can also.
Wait, are you this free every day?
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met either.
ओके अभी हमें टोपी सोसाइटी के फंक्शन में जा रहे हैं हम लोग राइसली के साथ इमरजेंसी फूड का नाम पाइमॉन है नहीं वो एक पुराना मीम है
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival. Are these your two guests?
Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and...
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was... It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive. But that's when the thought came to me. If we... Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret
फाइनली
Society.
AR58 कंग्रेचुलेशंस बिग भाई ये राइसली इतनी चाय पिएगा कि परेशान हो जाओगे कि ये आदमी है या खेतली टोपी
My part in
सोसाइटी
this was minimal.
बोलना
All I
डर
did was follow
स्ट्रीम
procedure,
ओह
rubber stamp the
मैंने उस
application.
हिसाब से नहीं
I'm sure
टोपी
you have a
टोपी
very
होती
good
थी
sense
कैप की
of what
बात
this
कर रहा हूँ
place is about by now.
हेलो
As
किरण
you
वेलकम
know,
टू
not
स्ट्रीम
everyone
हेलो
takes
पीक
their
भाई
sins
वेलकम टू
seriously.
स्ट्रीम
For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep. But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our operations are entirely funded by members.
Who knew you could find such a place in the fortress? Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hats?
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind. If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of, and when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from optimism, community, hard work, and a desire.
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. I'll ask the members to get us
भाई
some
अब
drinks.
AR का
Please, wait
सीलिंग
here just one
बढ़ाना
moment.
चाहिए यार
Feel free to look around,
65
too,
स्ट्रीमर
if
ने
you
भी
wanna
ऐसे
learn
बोला
more
था और
about us.
अगले दिन अरे यार ऐसे मत बोलो मैंने नहीं किया तुमको कह रहा हूँ यार 58 बॉट हो क्या थोड़े से हाँ थोड़ा सा मुझे लगा तुम्हारी AR58 हो गई फाइनली AR58 में क्या समझ में आएगा और क्या समझूंगा मैं तुम बोल रहे हो फाइनली AR58 ऐसे बेसिर पैर की बात तो खुद करो पीक भाई मेरे को
Seems
लगता
like I
है ये
shouldn't
लोग इनके
underestimate an
ना कुछ
adventurer's keen
प्लान्स हैं,
sense of observation.
एडवेंचर रैंक
I'll bear that in
लेवल,
mind the next time I need to do
अकाउंट
something
का
low
लेवल।
key. Kidding, of course. We're just discussed. We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if.
ओके, क्योंकि किसी को डायलॉग्स, इस सोसाइटी का लीडर मुझे सर वो बहुत सी सस्पिशियस है, पता नहीं।
Well, we're already here, aren't we? Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model.
मॉडल प्रिजनर्स लॉर्ड।
Welcome to our gathering place.
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have
मैं
an
पूरा का
entertainment
पूरा
room,
क्लब
a
है इनका।
fitness room, and a
15
self-study
दिन में
room.
AR58 कैसे
These rooms are
पॉसिबल है?
open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to
भाई
the
टच
fullest.
ग्रास।
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did,
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we
मुझे
still have
लगता
to
नहीं
rely on
15
His
दिन में
grace.
पॉसिबल नहीं है।
We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research.
yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We
भाई
all
ये
think we
जेल
made
नहीं,
the
एक अलग
correct
तरह की
choice to
सोसाइटी
join
है।
him.
वो ठीक है, बट मतलब है तो फोर्ट्रेस ऑफ मेरिपीड भी एक अलग टाइप का, मतलब लाइक यू कैन से लाइक जेल का भी एक कॉन्सेप्ट है।
Hey, you there, newbie!
बाहर तो जा नहीं सकते ना।
Hello. Are you talking to Paimon?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this? Ha!
ओ भाई, बाबा रामदेव जैसी आवाज ही क्यों निकाल रहा है ये आदमी?
That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too. With one shout,
बाबा
you
रामदेव
can
जैसी
release all the
हरकतें कर रहा है वो,
fatigue,
जो वो
resentment,
बोलते
and
हैं ना,
unpleasantness from your lungs.
ये
Return
टेक्निक
to the
यहाँ
day
पे
with all the
क्रिमिनल्स
optimism in the world.
इंस्टीट्यूशनलाइज्ड हो जाते हैं,
Why don't
बेटर
you also give it a
एडजस्ट
try, huh?
नहीं कर
I
पाते।
promise that it'll work.
मुझे भी सिखाओ ये गेम।
Paimon's gonna pass.
और पैट्रिक भाई अभी अपन अपने फॉल्ट अकाउंट से आएंगे।
Feeling shy?
कैम
That's all
शेकर
right. As long as you remember this trick, it'll
नहीं,
come in
कैम
handy one day.
शेकर
Just remember to take a deep
वो
breath.
थोड़ा सा हो
let it
सकता है,
all
मैंने
out
अभी ये
if you
थोड़ी
find
धूल
yourself at
साफ
your
की
wit's
तो हो
end.
सकता है कैम हिल गया। ठीक है, बड़े सोसाइटी के दो लोग से बात हो गई। देखो बट ऐसी जगह जहाँ कोई मतलब जो कोई बाहर नहीं निकल सकता, उससे लगता है मुझे कि एंड में तो जेल ही है।
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? I'm
Suspicious
organizing the
music.
book. We've got some classics, as well as a few books. Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or Some quit drinking. Some learn. We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to...
Ah, it's because you all have a.
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to... With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though. You never know what you may be good at until you give it a... And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it.
So this is something like a safe
Genshin
space.
Impact, I think
Yeah, that's exactly right.
110। आई होप
After
नेक्स्ट
all,
आर्कन
not
क्वेस्ट
everyone is
ओपी
good
हो।
at
अभी
fighting,
तक जो
or
कुछ
have the
ज़्यादा
physical
मज़ा नहीं
strength to
आया
do
मुझे
hard
फाउंटेन
labor.
में, स्पेशली
The
आफ्टर सुमेरु
society
आर्कन
is
क्वेस्ट
exactly what some of us
वाज
need.
अटरली गट फ्रेंचिंग।
And
मुझे
that's
लगता है
it. I
फुरीना
just
की
finished
क्वेस्ट में ये
organizing
लोग
this
हमें
shelf
रुला
as well,
देंगे।
so
ये
feel
गेम
free
कितनी
to check
बड़ी
it
है,
out if
मैंने
you want.
सुना 20
Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
में आई थी, अभी
Don't
तक चल
worry,
रही
we
है।
will.
मोबाइल में 30 GB और पीसी में 100 GB के ऊपर। हाँ सही बोला किरण ने।
All right, we've talked to everybody. It sure that would explain why Wriothesley only had good things to say about this place. Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
फुरीना वाइफू नहीं, वाइफू
then
टाइप
I
तो
don't have
नहीं
anything
है।
else to
नीड
add. Oh, you're
नीड
back.
कुछ नहीं है, ग्राफिक्स
What did you
कार्ड
think
हो
about
बस,
this
एक
place?
बेसिक ग्राफिक्स
Now,
कार्ड हो
note
और
that your
स्पेस हो।
opinion will also affect
बाकी
my
मुझे
review
लगता
of
नहीं कि इसकी
Dugier
बहुत
and
रिक्वायरमेंट्स
society
है,
as a
क्योंकि ये
whole.
20 में निकला था।
Wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activity.
Paimon thinks it's something anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
Yeah, you're right. by themselves are...
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll
हाँ
grow
मैं ये
restless
गेम
and
लॉन्चिंग से
enraged,
खेल
causing pain and
रहा
conflict.
हूँ
But if we can
स्टोरी के लिए
placate them,
स्टोरी
they lose their fangs.
अनबीटेबल है अभी
They can
तक
even be
खासकर
converted into
बैकग्राउंड
fuel
लोर
for
इस
far
हाँ ये
nobler
बात तो है
pursuits.
मैं बस लोर के
Which is
चक्कर में
why,
टिका हूँ
in
वरना
my
मेरे को इतनी
opinion,
आसानी से
learning
मैं
to
टिकता नहीं
reconcile with oneself is the first step
RTX
on the
4
path to redemption.
You've hit the nail
ऐसा
on the
कोई
head, Your
रिक्वायरमेंट
Grace.
नहीं है
Before I founded the
बस
society,
ये
I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves.
ये तुम एलन वेक 2
And
की
I'm sure that a
रिक्वायरमेंट्स
part of
लिख
your
रहे हो
support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, the...
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this.
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Oh, I almost never need them.
ये ऐसे क्यों घूम रहा है
Hey,
ये डर
isn't
क्यों
that the
गया
guy who lost his hat?
बताओ इस गेम की लोर तो इस गेम की लोर ये है कि एक बहन अपनी भाई को ढूंढ रहा है और ये सब लोग क्यों कर रहे हैं
Did you forget about us already?
चला सकते हो पीसी पे तो ये गेम भी चल जाएगा
You
हाँ
are
ये बात
looking a
तो
little
है
pale.
No, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back.
अगर आप डेंजर भाई से बात करोगे ना RDX भाई से तो वो आपको बता देंगे कि क्लाउड गेमिंग में
still
कैसे
as
खेलते हैं
weird as
इसको
before.
बट उसमें 1 घंटे का टाइम
Paimon's
लिमिट
kinda
होता
used to
है
it by now, though.
Dujier, do you know what's up with him?
और प्लस VPN
I'm
लगता है
also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little
I think
strange,
society-
but I'll check up on him later. After all, it's my responsibility
तुम
as the leader to make
spoiler
sure
देना
that no
बंद
one
करो।
falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked? Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, and when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
स्पॉइलर
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its
हाँ
special
अगर आगे की
qualities.
कहानी यही है तो
It won't
स्पॉइलर ही हुआ
affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Go on, you guys. Pick up
Bro,
the
मैंने
item
तो
for
गेम
his
ही नहीं
grace,
खेली
would you?
Yes, right away.
क्या trying to find their sibling हाँ
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dujier.
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been...
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the things that I
इस
wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for
जेम
the
में
day.
कुछ तो गड़बड़
The
है
Traveler also has some other plans.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit.
आई होप 500 सब जल्दी हो जाए मैं एक
I'm on.
वेलकिन का
It
गिव
was
अवे
an honor.
करने का सोच रहा
I'm
हूँ
sure
एक
everyone would
500
love it if
पे
you
और
would
एक
visit
1000 पे
again. And
सब्स
that
पे
goes for you as well, Your Grace.
And same to you.
उनकी बातें सुन के और रिएक्शन देख के गेस किया था ओके रो दोगे स्टोरी इतनी जबरदस्त है फिर ओके विद क्राइम
Why did you lie?
मैं तो न्यूविलेट वाली स्टोरी को इस पर ही रो रहा था
What's your
मैं तो
opinion of the
फालतू ही रोता
society
रहा
now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill.
I'll
Aren't you
download this game.
complimenting them the entire time as well? Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but there's only one potential problem. If the society does too good a job...
That is certainly a possibility, but at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners, and I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but
Dissonance?
डिसोनेंस क्या
I'm
होता है
sure the Traveler has sensed it too. As
ना?
expected,
मुझे
you
भी
also
लगा।
picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to
अगर
you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected... I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard to predict what might happen next.
You've completely lost my mind.
Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell if my hypothesis is correct, Dugier, and with his watchful eye removed.
Can you just...
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it. I'll explain everything to you later. But find out what you can from them
ओके
now
अब
while
हमें
they're all
पता
in one
करना है पीठ
place.
पीछे जाकर
We might
कि
not
क्या
get another
गड़बड़ है. I
chance
will
like this
suggest you
anytime
look into
soon.
how artifacts and farming and character building works to get the most out of the game. Otherwise थोड़ा मुश्किल लगेगा. मेरे को तो लगता है गेंशिन सबसे easiest games में से एक है. Hello Manu bhai, welcome to the stream. Like easy to play but hard to master kind of theme. Like बहुत easy तो मतलब
It's just as
उसको
Wriothesley
otherwise
said.
मत लेना.
Seems like Dugier is no longer here.
Hello Hakuna Matata, welcome to
You
the
said you
stream.
felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
चलो अब हमें पता करना है कि गड़बड़ क्या है. आपका AR कितना है? 58 है शिनचैन की कहानी.
We're really sorry. We just realized that we
Playing
lost
Ryo story quest, हाँ.
something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
कौन सी ग्लास बॉटल? ये सबके मुंह ऐसे अजीब से क्यों हैं?
Nobody? It's okay. There's no need to be
ये क्या
nervous.
चल रहा है?
It's not like we lost a whole
Rio
bag
the
of more
Sky
or
लिया
anything.
क्या? Ryo the Sky.
Look for it ourselves if
Ryo
we
the
caught a
Sky.
glimpse of it.
मैंने न्यूविलेट ले लिया. राइजली मैं अपने ऑल्ट अकाउंट पे ट्राई कर रहा था
I'll go
जिससे
find
मैं
Mr.
गेंशिन
Dugier.
की बिगिनर स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ ना हकुनो भाई.
We're just looking for something. Why does he have to know? We can look around for it, yeah?
सब इतने डरे हुए हैं क्या ही बताएं. एक सेकंड सबसे बात करनी पड़ेगी.
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Hello? How
मैं
can I
फुरीना
help
के लिए
you?
सेव कर रहा हूँ एक्चुअली. फुरीना का क्या ख्याल है? मेरे हिसाब से बहुत बढ़िया सपोर्ट रहेगी. और जो अपना जो पायरो आर्कॉन आएगा ना मोस्टली वो ये अपना राइडन की तरह होगा. लाइक DPS होगा. तो मुझे लगता है उन दोनों की पेयरिंग बहुत अच्छी होगी.
The Beret
फुरीना का अब तक
Society
जितना
offers
कह
a
रहे हैं वो
variety of
सपोर्ट
resources
होगी.
and benefits to its
देखते हैं क्या
members,
होता है.
and I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've.
You don't know anything?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just there's nothing more I can tell you.
देखा ये बोल रहा है कि मैं बता नहीं सकता. उसने मान लिया कि कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. हमारे पास दया नहीं है. नहीं तो उससे बोलते दरवाजा तोड़ो. बट दरवाजा है किधर इधर.
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and let it all out.
Oh yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner.
ये एकदम से अजीब सा.
I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of
अच्छा
a
इसको
You're looking for something? you
दस्त हो
said?
गए इसलिए प्रॉब्लम
I
है.
didn't see it, but
मुझे लग
it
रहा
should
है
be
फुरीना
somewhere
बहुत
nearby.
स्ट्रांग होगी. और मुझे लग रहा है फुरीना की क्वेस्ट हमको फिर
I didn't see it.
फुरीना की क्वेस्ट.
I didn't see it. Why?
ये क्या हुआ?
Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
एक सेकंड हमने बोल्डमियर से नहीं बात करी ना. अरे रुको.
Are you still organizing the bookshelf?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. But you can't.
किताबें क्यों नहीं चेक?
Thinking about that to begin with, but
Sorry.
ओके अब लग रहा है बुक चेक करनी चाहिए अगर हो सके तो. हम कोई बुक हाथ लगा सकते हैं? हाँ हम कहीं भी चढ़ रहे हैं. फुरीना आर्कॉन है तो होपी ही होगी नो डाउट. हाँ मुझे भी वही लग रहा है. बट मुझे लग रहा है उसकी कहानी और अच्छी होगी.
Sorry.
ओके ये सब. अच्छा राइसली के पास जाते हैं. यहीं है क्या? ऊपर ही है क्या? रुको. मेरे को लगता है मुझे मोना ले लेनी चाहिए या लाइक वो ऑल्टरनेट स्प्रिंट वाला कोई कैरेक्टर ले लेना चाहिए। ऐसे 4 चक्कर लगाऊंगा तो मैं पागल हो जाऊंगा। सारे आर्कॉन सपोर्ट हैं, ऑफ
Oh, you're
फील्ड
back.
ज़्यादा काम
How are
करते
things at
वैसे ही
their
फुरीना
headquarters?
होगी, एलान की
It
तरह
was as
ऑफ
if they
फील्ड
had all
हाइड्रोड
turned into
देगी।
completely different people.
बट डैमेज तो अच्छा फिर भी होगा क्योंकि नहीं, आई थिंक राइडन लाइक ऑन फील्ड मोर है। ये आर्कॉन टीम में 4 आर्कॉन होंगे, मतलब सुपर हाइपर ब्लूम होने वाला है विथ राइडन, नाइडन, फुरीना, जोंगली से शील्ड दूंगा। हाँ, मेरे भी बस फुरीना ही बची है, बाकी
That
मैं
would prove my
फाइनल्स
suspicions.
गेम का लाइव कर रहा
The
भाई,
dissonance
लव
I
यू।
mentioned
ओके
earlier
पिक्सल
was
भाई
precisely that fleeting moment of
थैंक यू
fear
यार
behind
स्ट्रीम
the
पे आने के
cheerful
लिए।
facade.
हेलो अर्श भाई, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। कितना डराते हो यार, 300 MB के तो गेम है ये पीसी पर। अरे भाई 300 MB सिर्फ में डाउनलोड होगी, फिर उसके बाद वो जब उसका जो रिसोर्स होगा ना वो जाएगा 70 GB 75 GB। आर्कॉन बस बस करने फील्ड पर आते हैं। हाँ ये तो कल आए ही नहीं वीसी कलेक्शन भाई, मैंने लाइव न्यू बंडल बाय किया। अरे नहीं
And
यार,
that's precisely why I took his hand.
मेरी तबीयत ठीक नहीं थी और मेरे को वैलो खेलते नहीं बन रहा था। 24 घंटा लग जाएगा।
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental state. Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit.
Okay, but if you think aren't you the Duke? You could do.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position. In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show.
अब 4 बजे से
Everything
आना
I do
वैलो
is on display.
तेजस भी आ रहा
The way
है।
people
नहीं
see
4
me
आज
act
बहुत बड़ी
determines the kind
स्ट्रीम
of
है,
world I
लाइक
can create
इवेंट
down
स्ट्रीम है, तो
And
आज
I've always
मैं
striven to appear fair and
7-8 बजे
reasonable
से
to the
पहले तो
people.
नहीं आ पाऊंगा वैलो में,
That sounds a bit deep.
या 6 बजे,
Kara's not sure she got all of it.
6:30-7 बजे मोस्ट प्रोबेबली।
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why, even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
बाय अर्श भाई,
so
मेरे
you're
को
saying
खुदाई करने
Dugier
पे
has
लैपटॉप
figured out
मिला,
some
थोड़ा
way to
पुराना लग
control
रहा।
the members of his
उसमें
society.
चलेगा क्या गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट? अगर उसमें स्टोरेज होगा तो
And
चल
even though
जाएगा
the
हकुना
members are
भाई,
acting all optimistic
वरना
and
आपके मोबाइल
motivated,
में तो श्योरली
it's all
चल
just a
जाएगा।
show.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen.
अच्छा, वो लोगों
That
को
won't turn out
देखा,
well in the
मैंने
long
कहा
run.
था ना कि लीडर
I have some
सस्पिशियस है।
faith,
हाँ
though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
DPS क्या होता है? स्कूल
Bite?
Let's
ROG।
give them some
हाँ तो
time.
मोबाइल में खेल लेना।
My guards won't need it to
ROG
finish
2 है
their
तो स्पेस तो
investigation,
होगा
too.
ही, ग्राफिक्स
You
होंगे
can
ही।
find me
ROG
in my
है तो
office when the time comes.
गेंशिन आई थिंक मोस्ट प्रोबेबली
Hey, don't just
16
leave before you've explained
16 या
everything to Kara.
20 GB अराउंड होगा ROG पर, उस पे खेल लेना। बट ग्राफिक्स अच्छे मतलब लैपटॉप पर ही लगेंगे, अगर लैपटॉप सपोर्ट कर जाए तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं। अच्छा रात तक वेट करना है, रात तक वेट करना है 6 बजे तक ना। DPS मतलब DPS यार, DPS मतलब डैमेज। यार DPS का फुल फॉर्म क्या? मैं भूल गया। डैमेज प्रो पता नहीं, मतलब बेसिकली डैमेज, मुझे सडनली याद नहीं आ रहा DPS होता क्या है।
That guy's thinking. Let's just go find him
मैं
and
बहुत
ask him
दिवाली
what
की
he's
सफाई
really up
कर रहा हूँ, मेरा दिमाग। और COD 26 GB है फ़ोन में। हाँ तो ठीक है, गेंशिन डाउनलोड कर लो। फुल फॉर्म नहीं पूछा। हाँ मतलब तो यही है कि मतलब, अरे मैं भूल गया, लेकिन फिर भी दिल्ली पब्लिक स्कूल क्यों याद आ रहा है मुझे। एक तो तुमने वो स्कूल वाली बात डाल दी दिमाग में वही घूम रहा है। अच्छा मतलब डैमेज डीलिंग जो यूनिट होता है ना उसको DPS बोलते हैं, कि लाइक जो मेनली आपका फील्ड पे रहेगा और सबसे ज़्यादा डैमेज देगा एनिमीज को। बेसिकली आपका मतलब अटैक बेस डैमेज पर सेकेंड।
Oh, here you are.
इसलिए मैं भूल गया।
Did you
ऐसे
manage to
ये
land a
कौन
lucky
याद
pull on the
रखेगा
welfare
डैमेज
meals
पर?
tonight?
मैंने भी यही
Let's get straight to the point. Has anything else happened with the society.
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Why didn't anyone come to me about it?
Oh, that's a good point.
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with... It'd be one thing if it was just one or two people, but... Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them. Yes, something like that. Dugier must... So it became imperative for me to refute that and
मुझे
prove
भी
my
लग
true
रहा है.
stance. Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to improvise when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present. There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
That makes sense.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own, but now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found... That likely set his internal alarms off all at... Yes,
टोपी में
that's the
कुछ
conclusion I
गड़बड़ है.
came to as well.
ओह,
It's the only thing that could... If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would
टोपी
probably
में
come
कुछ
up with
गड़बड़
some
है.
other way to hide the truth, and so after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground. I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
Ah, so you did that on purpose.
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do right, and I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's... And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
You used us as a part of your plan too.
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourself. But I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know. Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret behind the society. Would you be willing to lend me your support?
But Paimon's still mad at you.
You have my thanks. Now, there are still two outstanding matters in our investigation. The first is the secret of the hats. I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself. The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
वाह. कि कुछ ज़्यादा ही कॉन्फिडेंट है राइस में. ओ भाई. म्यूजिक तो अच्छा है. और आ गया जो.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
Please, do.
पता था वो बुक वाली. नहीं, कोई और है.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct? Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you. Please, help us, Your Grace. He's in great danger right now.
Slow down, take a deep breath, and start from the top.
ओ बाप रे.
What happened at the society?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try. I think I should start from when you saw Fasol last.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you. Every secret may be found within...
Ah, here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry.
ओ बाप रे.
Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's
ये
mental
कुछ कर
state
रहा
has
है, ये
been
कुछ
rather
कर रहा है.
unstable ever since she arrived at the fortress. She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as random gibberish.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for Your Grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have...
Like, we'd believe you.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasal. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry,
Blackmail
Your
कर रहा है.
Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
Oh नहीं, वो कुछ कर रहा
Your
है.
Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
It's all right, Avis. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of, no matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Your Grace, forget it. I'll keep my...
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say. Please, don't press me further.
But why?
In that case, Avis and I will be off. Once again...
Miss Avis, please show me your head. That is an order. There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when the Society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fort. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the fortress of Meripede. All right, Avis. Let's head back.
ओ बाप रे. माइंड कंट्रोल या पता नहीं क्या भयंकर चीज कर रहा है ये.
Ah, just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really,
कुछ तो
really
बहुत
mad.
गड़बड़ हो रहा
We
है.
should have shown him.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance. He must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if
बहुत
he were
कुछ
taken into
गड़बड़
custody.
है, बहुत
And
कुछ.
that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me. And the true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all...
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either.
वो टोपी का कुछ हिस्सा छोड़ के गई है पीछे. मुझे उस पे डाउट हो रहा है.
But if there's nothing on her head,
I have an idea, but...
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it.
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing. That would mean that Avis didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed. Let me take a look. I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside.
Paimon's lost again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem. And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
Dujier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain. The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
Oh, bhai.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
That might not even be all. Let's go get them right away. We can't let Dujier escape with all of the evidence.
बाप रे वो सुई में मतलब वो कुछ खतरनाक सा फियर वाला लिक्विड डुबो के लोगों को टॉर्चर कर रहा है। ओ गॉड ओ गॉड ओ गॉड ओ गॉड, ये तो कुछ ज़्यादा ही डार्क है, कुछ ज़्यादा ही डार्क है। कहाँ गए हम लोग? अरे तो ये मैं बार बार दीवार पकड़ के क्लाइंब कर। यार यहाँ से मैं चढ़ क्यों नहीं पा रहा? अरे यार रुको, अच्छा ये फ्लोर अलग है। यहाँ टीपी करते, ये एक ही फ्लोर पे लग रहा है।
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
थंबनेल ये फुरीना है, हाइड्रो आर्कॉन जिसका बैनर अभी आने वाला है। पीटर, पैट्रिक।
You had prepared for something like this all along?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things. So I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
अरे
Paimon's
बाप रे।
glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here.
Elemental gods is a
Gonna float away for a bit.
हर स्पेशल एलिमेंट के राजस्थानी आर्कॉन नहीं लाइक जैसे लाइक अगर कोई विंड एक एलिमेंट है तो विंड का आर्कॉन, अर्थ का आर्कॉन, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का आर्कॉन, समथिंग लाइक दैट। बाप रे, ओ गॉड।
Let's go check out the other areas too.
ओ कुछ टॉर्चर कर रहा था भाई बंदा। ओके हाँ, तो देखो राइसली और नेविलेट एक साथ, अच्छी फोटो बनेगी। नहीं राइसली लंबा क्यों लग रहा है नेविलेट से? अच्छा समझा मैं, इसलिए राजस्थानी यार कौन बोला। ओके ये व्हाट इज विद ऑल दीज राजस्थान वाले जोक्स यार?
Book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. The colors of the covers are completely different though, and the names of the authors also don't match up. Yeah, and they dared to click.
ओके किताबें फर्जी हैं, हमें ये चीज पता पड़ी।
Look at what I found.
जस्ट अ डैंग जोक। हाँ ये बात है। नेविलेट दिखाओ अपना। हेलो शेखर भाई, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम।
This is a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes. Indeed. It's easy to become lost in... And if any action you take may be deemed mis... Dugier has already tamed them to...
बाप रे, मेरा न्यूविलेट अभी बिल्ट नहीं है, बट मैं दिखाता हूँ, रुक जाओ, रिक्वेस्ट चल रही है। वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम शेखर भाई, स्ट्रीम को लाइक करना मत भूलना और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना।
Any society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned.
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
Indeed. As long as he allowed society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket. I'm of the same mind.
बाप रे, अच्छा मेरा न्यूविलेट अभी बिल्ड कर रहा हूँ मैं, जो कि मैंने हफ्ते 15 दिन से बस लेवल 80 पे छोड़ रखा है ना। वेपन मेरे पास अभी से बैलेट ऑफ बाउंड्रीज ब्लू है, जो इवेंट वेपन था, है ना। आर्टिफैक्ट्स बिल्ड नहीं है, पूरे 7 पर बैठे हैं और मेरे को एक 5 स्टार आर्टिफैक्ट चाहिए। इसके मेरे पास फेदर नहीं है एक ढंग का, है ना। कॉन्स्टलेशन C0 है। एट्रीब्यूट्स मुझे लगता नहीं मैंने क्रिट रेट का डैमेज 24/102 लॉल बिल्ड करना है अभी। मैंने मेरे फ्रेंड के फ़ोन पर खेला था एक बार ये गेम, तो मैंने उसके अकाउंट में गेम करेंसी के बैनर पे विश किया था। 50,000 करेंसी, कुछ नहीं मिला। अच्छा हाँ, नहीं मिलता, कोई गारंटी नहीं है। वेलकम बैक अर्श भाई। अच्छा हम कहाँ थे? हमें प्रोडक्शन जोन जाना है। ओह प्रोडक्शन जोन नीचे है। कर दो यार, एक सेकंड रुको, आपका UID एक सेकंड चेक करता हूँ आपका नेम। फ्रेंड्स सर्च, आपका UID क्या है? 8636194472 सर्च। ओके आपका न्यूविलेट है लेवल 90, मैक्स HP बहुत बढ़िया है, अटैक ठीक है, EM मेरे से ज़्यादा है। सैक्रिफिशियल जेड बहुत अच्छा वेपन है, मतलब तुम्हारे पास बैटल पास है, क्योंकि सैक्रिफिशियल जेड BP वेपन है ना, है ना। पहले तो यहाँ देखते हैं। CRCD रेशो अच्छा है, HP बढ़िया है, हाइड्रो डैमेज बोनस चाहो तो बढ़ा सकते हो, बाकी तो CRCD बढ़िया है, न्यूविलेट तो बढ़िया है, लाइक डैमेज तो अच्छा देता होगा। ओह 62.2%, ओह नाइस। वॉन्डरर सेट है, चार्ज अटैक डैमेज, सैंड्स HP % सैंड्स बढ़िया है, अच्छा है न्यूविलेट तुम्हारा। नॉइसू लतोमायरी भी हम भाई, मैं भी न्यू बंडल लेने जा रहा। ओके ले लो। ब्लू बॉल वाले बैनर पर किया था तो वो बहुत गुस्सा हुआ था क्योंकि उसके 50,000 प्रीमियम चले गए थे, क्योंकि उसको साल भर लगता है कलेक्ट करने में। ब्लू बॉल, ब्लू बॉल, ब्लू बॉल, ब्लू बॉल कौन सा है बैनर? अच्छा ब्लू बॉल वाले। ओ भाई तुमने बेस्ट है कि C1? मैं तो ऑनेस्टली मैं C1 में ज़्यादा विश्वास करता हूँ। लाइक ये मेरी पर्सनल चॉइस है, C1 कैरेक्टर ज़्यादा। एक सेकंड रुको यार, ये कौन से फ्लोर पे है ये? अच्छा ये वाला टीपी इसी लेवल पे बता रहा हूँ। फुरीना वेपन बे, क्या हुआ, कुछ गलत किया क्या? हाँ हाई, क्योंकि वो स्टैंडर्ड बैनर होता है उस पे बहुत।
Did that person flee here?
अरे बाप रे,
That's the most likely scenario to me.
बाप रे,
He's
ये
probably already
गुस्सा
caught
हो
wind
गया
of
था वो, कोई भी
Dugier's
गुस्सा होगा।
declaration of war
सेट
against me
मिला ही नहीं है
and has
अच्छा वाला,
fled
कोई
to seek
दिक्कत
his
नहीं।
protection.
चाहो तो
Let's
मार्शूस
keep heading
हंटर,
down.
चाहो तो
There
वो
are some
सेट
abandoned areas in
थोड़ा
there.
सा उस पे
Since he
ग्राइंड
needs
करो।
space, I guess Dugier probably converted them into his
बट
headquarters.
बाकी
We
अच्छा
should be
है,
on the right
क्रिटिक
track.
डैमेज रेशियो तो बढ़िया
Now
ही
we
है।
just need to find that turncoat.
शेखर भाई
Let's go.
डैमेज अच्छा ही देता
We
है
can take
ऑब्वियसली
this path.
न्यूविलेट। अपने
You
को
guys
कौन
take
सा
the other.
कोई 1 लाख डैमेज वाला कोई शॉट तो अपने को डालना है नहीं। ठीक है, बस तुम्हारा गेम का कंटेंट निकलना चाहिए। एक सेकंड, ये राइजली इतना धीरे क्यों चल रहा है? ओके थैंक गॉड ये भाग के आया। अरे इससे बात करनी पड़ेगी क्या? प्रोडक्शन, ओह
There's a fallen guard over there. Paimon sees some society members.
कोई भी गुस्सा होगा, तुमने उसके
After them.
स्टैंडर्ड। ओ पकड़ लिया। एक बात बताओ, मैं हंटर सेट क्यों फार्म करूं? मेरे पास बीपी वेपन है, 36% क्रिट रेट। हाँ
Did
ये
Dugier
बात तो
send
है।
you? Why did you attack that guard?
मेरी लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस बहुत खेलती है गेम।
Can't you see that he's trying to help?
फुरीना सेट 42 CR
I
190
will
CD
take your
150 AR हो
cooperation
गया
into
जब फुरीना से।
consideration when it comes time to hand out
ये बात तो है,
sentences.
मैं भूल,
But Mr.
मैं
Dugier,
सैक्रिफिशियल जेट के बारे में
want
भूल
this
जाता
guy to
हूँ।
expose our true location. We were just about to dispose of him when you
My
caught
bad.
up to us.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it there once you've seen it pass through a large drain.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we find...
बट मेरे को लगता है मार्शूस का एक मार्शूस तुम्हारा फुरीना के काम आ जाएगा, मुझे लगता है। नहीं बट रुको, नहीं अभी फुरीना का रहने दो, अभी मत बिल्ड करो फिर। अब छोड़ो, अब मैं क्या ही बोलूँ। अपना स्टार्ट करो प्लीज़। अगर उनके अकाउंट में कुछ गड़बड़ करोगे तो वो फिर नाराज़ होंगे। वो रुको, हमको कहाँ जाना है? बेरेज सोसाइटी के रियल हेडक्वार्टर्स और नीचे है। रुको, इस लेवल पे है क्या? नहीं, इस लेवल से भी नीचे है।